Good evening. In today's landmark legal twist, the Telangana High Court has annulled the state government's allocation of 3.7 acres of prime land in Raidurgam to the International Arbitration and Mediation Center, better known as IMC Hyderabad. This ruling raises hard questions about transparency, legal procedures, and the proper use of state assets, especially in our rapidly developing tech corridor. The controversy began when the government granted this valuable piece of land, a strategically vital plot in the heart of Hyderabad's innovation zone, to IMC, a private entity established in 2021 to promote alternative dispute resolution. It might seem like a progressive move, aiming to bolster dispute resolution mechanisms, but the decision was later marred by procedural irregularities. The court noted that the possession certificate was issued to IAMC even before the specific terms of the allotment were carefully formulated and communicated. This raised significant concerns about hasty and uninformed decisions at the highest levels of authority. Expert legal commentators have echoed this sentiment. They have stressed that the free allotment of government land is meant for state departments and below poverty line families. The Telangana Urban Areas Development Act of 1975 clearly outlines that land owned by the state can only be disposed of through sale, exchange, lease, or public auction, not by gratuitous allocation. In this context, the decision to hand over land without a tailored process is not only unprecedented, it also violates a clear legal mandate. The court's criticism leaves us with an important message. Genuine intentions must be executed through lawful methods. This judgment not only scrutinizes the process, but also sets a crucial legal precedent for future land allotments. Those following the case understand that bypassing established legal protocols undermines government transparency. The court's intensive review of the allotment process shows that authorized procedures and legal frameworks exist to ensure that public resources are used responsibly. This enforcement of accountability underscores the role of law in guiding governance, reminding us that even well-intended decisions must abide by the rule of law. The background of IAMC also contributes to the complexity of the case. Founded by former Chief Justice of India N.V. Ramana and supported by senior former judges and prominent state officials, IAMC was designed to be an epicenter for resolution outside the courtroom. However, the High Court now insists that its private character, alongside its bureaucratic intricacies, disqualifies it from accessing free state land. This decision exposes a larger debate over the intersection of political influence and legal propriety in governmental decisions. In addition to legal principles, the judgment casts a spotlight on urban planning and societal equity. The land in question, located in Seralingampally, is part of Hyderabad's thriving tech corridor, a region that includes major hubs like Hi-Tech City and Gachibowli. The cancellation emphasizes that legislation must protect the community's interests and maintain public trust. It also affects urban planners who now must re-examine policies to balance developmental needs with legal integrity. As the narrative unfolds, one finds that the cancellation serves as both a corrective measure and a warning. It warns of the risks of bypassing due process while correcting an imbalanced decision that could have set a dangerous precedent. With feelings of frustration mingled with a call for reform, this ruling has become a cornerstone for discussions on governance and urban equity. In conclusion, the Telangana High Court's decision brings us to a crossroads, balancing legal integrity with the need for progressive development. It invites us to engage in a wider dialogue about transparency, accountability, and the proper use of public resources. This ruling serves as a reminder of the need for public consultation and adherence to legal frameworks in land allocation policies. Citizens are encouraged to engage in discussions and advocate for transparent governance to ensure equitable development.